Well, we have our odd little tree here. And I'm carving in around it using cobalt blue, yellow ochre, and white, and a really lousy brush. But you know, it's a super cheap brush. I don't know where I got it. The good thing is, though, it still has shoulders. See? The tip of the brush, whoops, that's not in focus at all, is still a bit square, which I kind of want. If it's a round brush, it's not a big deal, obviously, but why would you want square shoulders on a round brush? So I'm just pecking away at this. The bristles on this brush are really coarse too. It's labor, but it's a labor of love, I can tell you. Let's do it on that side. Yeah, that's okay. A little more cobalt blue. That's a very white stroke. I can reintroduce it later if I want, but for the moment I think we won't. So just establishing the final shape on this tree. As you can see, this is slightly different than even when I washed it in. I think it's still acceptable though. I believe we'll get away with it. If my daughter sees it and thrashes me, I will know that I made a mistake. But I'm pretty sure she's not going to mind. Okay. You know, the nice thing about the coarse bristles on this brush is that it keeps things looking loose. Very nice and loose. Let's continue with the yellow ochre up in this direction. Sorry, the cobalt blue in that direction. I mentioned cobalt blue because we're going to use ultramarine blue in other areas. But seeing as we have this going on, mind you, we do have this going on. Maybe it's not that important. Maybe it really doesn't matter that much. Let's go with that. Let's go with it doesn't matter that much. Yeah. All right. No more cobalt blue. Sorry, I'm mumbling. But then there's nothing new in that, is there? Sort of a halo of cobalt blue around this tree. I still have this urge to do this. Run it off in that direction. Somehow it just gives the painting a little more movement. Okay, let's get rid of this brush. Let's grab this brush. A little more worn out, but that's okay. We don't have to carve around branches anymore. What I'm going to do is take a very tiny brush eventually and lay in just a couple of specks of light coming through to break up the foliage more. But for the moment, that's good. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, let's dive into our cobalt blue here. A little less white. Nope, that's a little too less white. Actually, let's put a hint of ultramarine blue in that too. Let's go in that direction right now. Makes things a little bit purplish, you know? And let's not overthink it either. Let's just move along here. Let's keep the movement and the fun in the little panel. And to be honest with you, I see my battery's almost dead. So that's part of the reason I'm speeding up now. Well, I wouldn't sacrifice a painting just to catch the battery before it dies. But it might well die in the next few moments. We'll see. I might get the whole sky in before that happens. I think I'll put a little more cobalt in that area, so let's just carry on with the ultramarine right now. Let's make our strokes sort of zoom in towards the focal area. That never hurts. Okay, back to our cobalt blue. Not super clean, I'm just mixing cobalt blue into the mix that I've got here already. We'll add a little bit of white to it. That makes it a little bit greener again. Bit of a higher value sitting there. More. I'm even going to add a little bit of yellow ochre to it to make it go green. I'd like to match up with these colors in here a little more on this stroke. Okay, I think that might just do. Aside from, as I mentioned, a couple little flecks here and there. Maybe not even. Anyway guys, just a shorty for today. We will talk to you soon.